Let's talk logistics for Nick Bosa. Everyone's wondering if he's going to be on a pitch count, snap count, how much can he play, what's he ready for? How would you handle this as a coach? What do you think, coach?
First of all, I would get him in the building to see what he can actually do. First things first, we got to actually make sure he's healthy and all of the bumps and bruises that we know he has are mulled over. And I would warm him up, actually consult with him, because I feel like Nick has gone past the point of being coached. He's more consulted. Ask him how he feels. And we have 2 hard days left of practice. So I'd give him a light day, and I'd really put up a lather on him on Friday. And if he's ready, if he has 2 good practices, now that we've been thinking about it, Grant, I really don't see any restrictions that they would give him. He knows the defense. Anything new that they would have, they would probably just sub him out anyway. And Nick doesn't play the entire game at all the time anyway when he was back. So he would just not be in on certain packages, and even on certain packages where they actually are kind of depending on him to be there for it to work. I could pretty much bet dollars to donuts. Like, once they see those schemes and those twists and stunts start working with Nick on the line, he's going to play. I don't see him being held out. I see him playing.
And it's funny, like, they just gave him all the money he wants, right? $34 million, 122. I got the link. Don't worry about it. 122 fully guaranteed. It's like, play, man. We need you to play.
Yeah.
There's no half game. There's no half effort. Get on the field and play. You say you're in great shape, right? You look like you're in great shape.
Get on the field and play. It's time. It's time. I mean, really, politically, this is a shot in the arm on so many levels, right? This helps us with everything that we went through with our quarterback situation. This kind of gives us a lot more belief and trust, or at least kind of like gives us a slow rumbling boil on how we feel about John and Kyle and how they've handled the team. And at the end of the day, they got it done, right? And perfect isn't on the menu, right? You have to be able to do what you need to do in the moment to be able to get a season going. Without Nick Bosa, our other issues or our other aspirations or goals that we have throughout the season are kind of a moot point. We got to own that. We got to own the fact that for us to even worry about going to the Super Bowl, Nick has to be playing, right? And I feel as though that once they get him in, he's going to be playing right away, and it's on.
I'm ready. I'm looking at TJ Watt. He was in a similar situation. He didn't practice all offseason. He held in, didn't hold out, but still didn't practice all offseason 2 years ago, coming off Defensive Player of the Year, roughly the same age. Week 1, signs 2 days before the game, plays 69 snaps.
Right.
69 snaps. Yeah. So the Steelers aren't worried about it.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, for me, I'm looking at it like, you know, TJ Watt and Nick are of the same ilk. I'm very excited that they got this done. I'm ready for him to get on the field. I just don't see him being held out. I mean, look at it this way. Take yourself to game day, right? And we're on the sidelines and we're in a tough goal line stand, or the ball is being ran on us. You know they're going to cut the cameras to Nick Bosa sitting on the sideline with a pearly white jersey on, not on the field. That's not a good look.
Yeah.
He's going to play.
No. Especially after he gave him all that money, especially after he talked about what good a shape he's in. Like, yeah, absolutely play. I think it's interesting. I mean, I think everyone's expecting him to be in a pitch count, and the Niners like to do what everyone doesn't expect. Oh, we have to be careful with Nick Bosa. We just gave him more money than any defensive player's ever gotten. He's fine.
Yeah.
And if he gets hurt, it's not our fault. It's just flukes.
Yeah. He's ready to go, man. I mean, and really, you can't worry about the inevitable. You can't worry about the unknown, right? Is he going to play? Is he going to do what he needs to do to get on the field? No, he's ready to go. He's making $34 million a year. Now, you know, you don't get the contracts for what you've done. I feel like that's a huge misconception with contracts. You're not getting the contract because of what you did. You're getting the contract for what you're going to do, right?
That's what you're supposed to. Yeah.
Right. And the opportunity to be able to negotiate for the contract is everything that you've done to get you the opportunity. So now that Nick is playing, making $34 million a year, if I bought a $500,000 supercar, the last thing I'm gonna do when I get the keys is put it in the garage and just take it through its paces. I'm throwing that shit on the track. Like it's time to go. He's ready to go.